What is up everyone, my name's Al from Games Re-Up, and today we're going to be taking a look at Street Fighter 2. That's right, Street Fighter 2 Sega SGA. So now obviously single game arcade playing on the Sega Dreamcast. Now is it actually going to be any decent? Because some ports, SGA ports, they're not 110%. So is this one going to be any good? Only time will tell. Ian Michaels at it again with this one. That's right, we're taking a look at Street Fighter 2 Alpha, the original SGA port working on the Sega Dreamcast. That's right, there's a few of these SGA ports I want to look at. This is one of them. Obviously, we've already covered Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was pretty damn amazing. So now I thought, you know what? Time for Street Fighter 2, the fighting game that pretty much everyone loves. I'm going to say you're either Street Fighter 2 or you're a Mortal Kombat 2 fan. Am I right in saying that? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a massive fighter fan, but, you know, this had to be taken a look at, because this is it's a sheer masterpiece, really. So what I've done is I've played as Ryu, that's right, I guess obviously it's pretty much the only character I know, that and Chun-Li, so yeah, I chose him, and I thought, you know, let's give it a go. Now, as you're probably going to see straight away, the speed is not running at 100%, so this game isn't fully... It's not working as quick as it would if you were playing the actual arcade game. As you can see, it's running pretty quick, but it's not quite 100%. It just doesn't look quite right, which, you know, is a bit of a shame when you're playing a fighting game where sort of reflexes really are the be-all and end-all. Now, don't get me wrong, if it is slightly slower, probably makes it a little bit easier in the sense that you can probably time your moves a little bit easier if you're not very good at fighting games, just like myself. But if you actually want the true experience, this probably isn't going to be the way that you're going to want to play this game. But, as I said, this is the actual SGA port. So this is a proper arcade port, not emulation, onto the actual Sega Dreamcast. So that in itself is one hell of a feat. And, you know, something you really shouldn't be shunned or sort of pushed around. This is a decent port. The only other issue really is the sound. The sound is a little bit... I don't know how you really describe it. A little bit crackly almost. It just doesn't sound quite 100%. But again, fitting samples of the size that are obviously on the actual original, you know, arcade version, and, you know, making them work on the Sega Dreamcast, again, is no mean feat. So, you know, we gotta give it some space. Because as you can see here, also graphically, the background isn't 110%. You've got the little guy in the background who seems to have a box around him. So again, that's not 110%. But the controls work really, really well. They're really, really reactive. Well, apart from the speed being slightly slow. So if you know the moves in Street Fighter 2, you're going to probably actually kind of like this. But as I said, this all comes down to speed, and that's where this port kind of falls down. Like I said, it's not far off from being a really decent port. It's a decent port anyway, but it's just not 100%. Anyway, this was a nice quick look at Street Fighter 2 Alpha, the SGA port on the Sega Dreamcast. Like, comment and subscribe, guys and girls. I'll see you all soon. You can now support the channel on patreon.com/GamesRip, as well as remember to like, comment and subscribe.